Yeah, Two Guns is an action comedy starring Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg about two con men who plan to rob a bank together, but both have secrets that radically alter their relationship. This is based on a graphic novel, actually, directed by a guy called Baltasar Kormákur, who's Icelandic, worked with Mark Wahlberg before in a movie last year called Contraband. Lots of snappy dialogue in this, very chatty, fast-talking buddy movie. Here's a clip of Two Guns for you.
Whoa,
Drop the gun.
Bobby.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Nice and easy.
Can't do that.
Why not?
Well, I got him first. I got dibs.
I got a 44. I'm taking Poppy. Give me the keys.
You want him? Come get him. I see the wheels turning. You're thinking, a little blindfold, maybe use your teeth.
That's not what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking?
What? Oh!
How's that?
That was uncalled for. You know, I liked you better when I know a guy, Bobby. I mean, that Bobby was a good guy.
Well, I liked you better when you were winking at waitresses and shooting the heads off of chickens. Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
You saw that move coming?
That's correct. Give me the keys.
Damn, you're good.
Well, what's best, the acting or the script?
I think, well, I mean, I love Denzel Washington as an actor. I think he's great and can kind of elevate anything, really. But I think the script is good. It reminded me of the sort of the mid-90s when, you know, Tarantino had come onto the scene and been incredibly successful and really given everybody the Tarantino-esque dialogue that we know so well. And then lots of other people started to imitate that, and some of his mates started to make movies like Robert Rodriguez and Roger Avery. And there were things like True Romance, which was a Tarantino script that Tony Scott directed, and it feels like one of those films. Now, perhaps not quite as good as one of those, but it definitely has that mid-90s feel to it. It's partying like it's 1997 all over again. And, you know, the opening shot, you can tell that because it's Denzel Washington. He's in this Dodge Challenger muscle car and he's got his pork pie hat on and his sunglasses. There's this great kind of bluesy Texan guitar soundtrack. And you just know that it is a film as much about looking good and sounding good as it is about having a good plot. Although actually the plot is pretty good too. It's another one of those Tarantino style plots where loads of double crossing, loads of complexities to it, and actually it's really
not
fun.
predictable. You couldn't tell what was going to happen.
There are moments when it does lose that momentum, and that's why it's not up there with the greats, because actually at times it does become a little more generic. But I think overall it's a surprisingly snappy and fun action movie because they're really good together as well. Mark Wahlberg, I mean, Denzel Washington, like I said, I think can make anything great. Mark Wahlberg doesn't quite have that ability. He does need the good material in the first place. But actually, he does have some decent material in this, and they work very nicely together. You heard it in that clip. They're like sort of an old married couple together, very snappy. So I think it's fun.
How many times watching this movie did you laugh out loud?
So a few times, actually.
Okay.
I mean, certainly when Bill Paxton came on board. Bill Paxton, you know, from Apollo 13 and loads of James Cameron movies, who is great. You don't see enough of him these days. And he's playing a CIA guy. He's got like this bootlace tie and really kind of crazy and psychotic. And he's really good fun. And just the little supporting moments like that just elevate it a little bit more, make it something a bit better than the average stuff.
Okay, so an enjoyable ride watching Two Guns.
Yeah, I think so.